Do we dance? Is there something we do? Drawing cards in Magic is fun, but drawing cards in Fab is bonkers. I'm gonna lose. Perhaps Jacob fell right into my trap.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to 3 Floating. 5 years of Flesh and Blood is officially upon us, and to celebrate, we have brought in an absolute icon of the entertainment industry and trading card games, and Jacob Bertrand. Let's bring in Jacob! It's Jacob Bertrand! Yes! And the one, the only, Jimmy Wong!
What's up? Wait. Don't you all have an announcement to make?
We do have an announcement to make, Jimmy Wong.
Thanks, Jimmy Wong.
Thanks for the layup.
Yeah, chill it.
You got it. We just started our Patreon.
Patreon!
And to celebrate, we have to debut to you today
an Ultra Pro playmat, who is now our sponsor. Hey, Jimmy, you like Ultra Pro, right?
Yeah, I love Ultra Pro.
UP, baby.
This
They're
is
the bomb.
I mean, if you've ever seen his show, they're known for their incredible playmats, and this is our first custom limited edition playmat, thanks to our friends at Ultra Pro and of course the incomparable Iswari Therianto. This is custom art. You might notice some familiar faces there in the art, and we want to give this to you out there in the world. If you go ahead and sign up for the Patreon, that is gonna be your only way to get this playmat. And what else can they get on the Patreon, Jacob?
Oh, well, the Patreon, you're gonna have exclusive content, bonus episodes, fight nights that are exclusive, very, very exclusive. Other Patreon stuff that most Patrons have, but ours are better.
Yeah.
Because it's Discord and 3 Floating Discord.
This 3 Floating Discord, extra like podcast style content. We have some special live events. We have an extra bonus
Giveaways.
We have an extra
Bonus episode of this episode on the Patreon live now, and we're gonna be doing giveaways. That's it.
giveaways.
Yeah.
If you want, a box of Rosetta is our very first giveaway. So if you want to go ahead and get a booster box, you gotta join the Patreon. All of the details will be in the description. So we hope you'll join us and be our 4th, our 5th, our 6th floating all the way up until the heavens beyond.
1,000th floating.
Yeah, the 1,000th floater gets a box.
Oh, they get more than that, let me tell you.
But I leave a floater in your toilet.
We want to keep making videos for you as long as there are great games of Flesh and Blood to be played. So we hope you'll join us in that journey and join us in Team Floating, because we've been working on this for a long time, so we hope you all like it. And speaking of all the people that have helped make this possible, let's thank our fantastic sponsors. Ultra Pro, of course, you saw that incredible playmat. We are so thrilled to have them on board, and I mean, like, you know, if they sponsor this guy's show, like, I don't know.
They're awesome.
That tells you something. Of course, our friends at Fabric as well. Rosetta season, Ira is right around the corner. Get over to that website and check out all the deck building resources there.
And thank you, LSS. You guys rock.
We love you.
Yeah, we love you so much.
Without any further ado, let us dive into this celebratory, classic constructed game between Jacob on Maxx, the Hype Nitro, and Jimmy Wong on Aurora, Shooting Star.
What's the sound?
and that's what's gotten him this far.
Yeah,
It's just the sound effects. Let's get right into this classic constructed game!
And stick around to the end of the video for details about a giveaway and find out what is in this playmat tube. There's only one way to know!
All right, Jimmy. Well, I know that you're sponsored by Ultra Pro on, your little game channel.
Yeah.
We too have just been sponsored, and we have a limited edition playmat.
Playmat reveal.
In the Game Nights way. Is Wardy.
3 floating playmat.
Shh.
So we got Jacob here.
Me.
Aiden.
Sam. This is James White.
James White.
Brian Gottlieb. Ultra
official
Pro.
playmat.
The 3 floating symbol in the pit zone. I designed everything. This is, my brainchild. Ultra Pro killed it.
This is sick.
Is Wardy. Thank you so much, dude. You're the bomb. We love you. And Ultra Pro, thank you so much. We
Floating.
love you.
Thank you, Ultra Pro.
Now we will game.
All right, I'm gonna roll a 6.
Ooh, you're rolling like 11s all day yesterday. So.
Yeah.
Oh!
Nice battle. 6? Oh, baby. All right, you go first.
We'll win a dice roll one day.
Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Jimmy Wong. I am a part of the Command Zone podcast, which is a YouTube channel all about Magic the Gathering and Commander. However, today I'm here to play some Fab with my boy Jacob. I've heard a lot about Flesh and Blood over the past few years, but I've never actually gotten into it, so I'm really excited to actually dive into it today. I've seen the tournaments, I've seen the cool promo cards, people like the Professor and Jake have been talking about it for a while, so I'm really excited. I haven't gotten my hands on it quite yet, so today is my second day ever playing.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jacob Scott Thomas Bertrand. I'm back here to take on my good friend Jimmy. I've known Jimmy for a really long time, and I'm really excited to finally get to play him in Flesh and Blood.
Jacob showed me a bunch of heroes, and the one I was immediately drawn to was Aurora Shooting Star, because at heart I'm a mono red aggressive player. One of my favorite cards from Magic growing up was Chain Lightning and Lightning Bolt, so I'm very much looking forward to get out to a really aggressive start, keep some really powerful 5-card hands, and just blast as much lightning at my opponents as possible.
All right, so the game plan is hop into a Gundam. That is the game plan. Maxx is a pretty aggressive deck, not as aggressive as Aurora, so I can totally just get run over. So the game plan is to use Maxx's hero ability to get at least 3 hyperdrivers in the arena and use Construct Nitro Mechanoid, hop into the Gundam, and just combo, just lots of action points through high octane, boosting, kicking ass. And if I end up boosting away some of my Construct Nitro Mechanoids, Supercell, which helps me get out hyperdrivers, can also help me get some of my Mechanoid cards out from the banish zone so I can play it.
Last time Josh, my co-host, was here, he ended up winning, so I'm looking to keep that record up and go 1-0 versus the old Bertrand.
Shinzo Sasageo!
Good luck.
Good luck, have fun.
Have less fun than me, though.
All right, baby, you ready for this?
I'm so ready.
I'm going to pitch this 0 to 60. I'm gonna hit you with a zipper hit for 5.
Oh, God.
And we're gonna boost. All right.
I'm going to block 6.
Okay.
Before the chain resolves, I'll cast Electromagnetic Somersault.
Ooh, that's a good card, yeah.
Choose up to 2 attack action cards with cost 0 or more on the active chain link and return them to their owner's hand when the chain link resolves.
I will then, pay when to activate my pistol, action, pay a resource. If there are no steam counters on Teklo Plasma Pistol, put a steam counter on it, go again. Breaks the chain, kapsh. I'm gonna do that a bunch more times because it's not a once per turn. So woohoo, pay into it, yeah. Pitch this card and I'm gonna do it one more time. But then I will be activating Maxx the Hype Nitro. I'm gonna pay 2. I have boosted this turn, so I can make a Hyperdriver token with 2 steam counters on it.
What's the Hyperdriver token do?
Whenever I boost, I get a resource.
I'm gonna boost.
I'm gonna boost! And then I will Arsenal and move to my end.
Before your turn ends, Jacob, I'm going to use Aurora's ability, pitch current funnel for 3 floating. Do we dance? Is there something we do?
Technically, we're not floating it. So basically,
Aw, man.
you activate and you immediately pay, so you'd have 1 float.
Oh,
It's not like
We'll
magic.
dance.
Okay, I'll pitch current funnel. I will activate Aurora Shooting Star to create an embodiment of lightning token.
Oh, could you play the lightning card this turn?
I did. So whenever I play an attack action card, it will get destroyed and the attack gains go again.
All right, Weenie.
And I'll draw up. And then the card I pitched will go to the bottom of the deck. I actually like being on the defense on turn 0 because that means I get to really set up my first turn here. So I get to defend with E-Strike here and then buy it back with Electromagnetic Somersault or E-Salt, as we're now referring to it, as the official term. And it's great, I get to also create an embodiment of lightning, I set up my next turn really well, and keep a couple of really powerful cards in my hand, so I know at least sort of what my strategy is. Okay, my turn. Beginning of my turn, I will put an energy counter on Fyendel's Spring Tunic. I'm gonna play Enlightened Strike, and I will put this card on the bottom of my deck, and I'm going to draw a card.
And it has go again from the embodiment.
This does have go again from the embodiment of lightning.
5.
That's 5 damage.
I will say no block.
No blocks?
No block.
All right, take 5.
35.
So after drawing the card with E-Strike here, I'm actually left with a bit of an awkward hand because I have 2 Arc Lightnings. And at this point in the turn, I don't have enough gas to really keep the turn going in a way that's really satisfactory. So I'm gonna actually hold back a tiny bit here. I think I'm gonna Arsenal one of the Arc Lightnings and keep the other one in my hand so that way I can have hopefully a very explosive next turn. Jacob, I am now gonna play Sigil of Lightning at the beginning of my action phase to destroy this, and when it leaves the arena, I create Embodiment of Lightning token. And then I will Arsenal 1 card from my hand and draw up to 4. And that'll be it.
Ha! Ha! Damn, Jimmy sucks. He's IPing himself. I mean, there's also a possibility that he's setting up a really big turn. Even if he is doing that, I have some disruption coming up that is gonna get in the way of what he's trying to do. I will first start off playing out a Fast and Furious. Coming at you for 3, and I'm boosting.
Okay.
Hyperdriver will also trigger. This will go down, and I will float a resource.
I declare nothing. I'll take 3.
All right.
I'll go to 37.
I will then attack you with a T-Bone for
Steak?
3. T-Bone steak. Boosting. Yay! I boosted Big Bertha. This text says whenever this card gets boosted, I get to add a steam counter to a Hyperdriver.
Oh, look at that.
This card attacks for 3, does have go again, but you have to block with 1 equipment piece.
All right, I will block with the Grasp of the Arcanite.
All right, so you take one.
I will take one to go to 36, and this will get -1.
Okay, I will pitch this Jumpstart.
I accidentally discarded my Sigil of Lightning, apologies.
And then I will attack you with this Magnetic Shockwave.
Whoa!
It's coming in for 4.
Okay.
But this has some cool text. It doesn't have boost, so I can't give a go again. But the defending hero must defend it with X equipment they control, where X is the number of times I've boosted this chain. So you have to block with 2 of your equipment.
Okay, I will unfortunately block with these 2 equipment, Lightning Greaves and Face Purgatory.
All right, so you take one.
Take 1, go to 35. The Face Purgatory does get destroyed. Jacob has some cards here that force me to block with my equipment, and it's really annoying because this Face Purgatory I was hoping to be able to use later on a turn when I can sort of forecast that he wants to assemble his Mech Titan. That way I can maybe have him discard an important piece, set him back just a turn here. But losing it at this point is going to unfortunately not allow me to use it later on, but that's okay. At the very least, I'm still mitigating some damage, so not all is lost. I just kind of have to hope that I can beat him in the longer run before he gets the whole combo going.
Well, that is the end of my turn.
All right. At the beginning of my action phase, the Sigil of Lightning will get destroyed, and I create an Embodiment of Lightning token. My Tunic will go up to 2 energy. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is play from my arsenal Arc Lightning.
Oofa.
So whenever I go again, I deal 1 arcane damage to any target. The next action I play gets go again, and I go again. So you take 1.
Yeah. 34.
Unfortunately, this Embodiment of Lightning is gonna get wasted a little bit. I'm gonna play Electrostatic Discharge, and that is going to add damage to an Entwined Lightning. And then that will trigger my Embodiment of Lightning, giving it go again. So that's gonna be 7 damage.
I will go ahead and block 6.
Okay, so you'll take 1 damage.
I will take 1, go to 33. And the go again from the
Arc Lightning.
Arc Lightning, so I go to 32.
Okay, I will then pitch this Sigil of Solace for 1 energy. I'll use it to use Starfall, and it will attack. So it's gonna get +1, and I go again, so that's gonna be 2 damage.
I'll take 2, no blocks.
And then you'll get 1 more trigger from the go again from Arc Lightning.
29.
So I could use the Sigil of Solace here to gain 3 life, but right now I think my main goal is just to pressure Jacob as much as possible. So converting it into a swing with my weapon is gonna be just a little bit more damage. I also get the go again Arc Lightning hit. While this was a good Arc Lightning turn, I don't want to use my other Arc Lightning, which is the one that's still in my hand, because I could set up for a better later turn. And right now it's a race against the clock. So I think if I can get the maximum effect out of it later on, then that's gonna help me really close it out. I will arsenal this last card in my hand, and that's it.
All right, I will throw out this T-Bone at you for 1 big damage, and I will boost. Oh, sick. This is a new card from the Dash.io Armory deck precon.
Sponsored.
Sponsored. Pretty sick. Fast and Furious. It's a great boost card. It can be a 0 for 4 with go again. But when this gets boosted, I can put a steam counter on an item I control with Crank, which is one of my hyperdrivers.
You're steaming.
It will go to 3. The boost will resolve. It'll go down to 2, and I will float a resource.
Okay.
1 damage coming at you, and you have to block with an equipment.
All right, well, I will throw my Lightning Greaves against it. It won't block any of the damage, but it is blocked.
Okay.
So I'll take 1.
Take 1. I will pay 1, and I will hit you with a Pulse Wave Harpoon for 4. I will boost, giving it go again. This card comes in for 4. You have to show me 2 cards. I've boosted twice this turn, and if either of them have 2 block, they get dragged onto the chain.
Here are the 2 cards I'm gonna show you. Lightning
Press,
and
good to know.
Current Funnel.
Harpoon is more like Harpoon of Information, Harpoon of Knowledge. All right, do you want to block?
Nope. I'll take 4.
All right.
I'll go to 30.
Dude, we got him. We got him. And then I will pitch this. I will activate Maxx and make another hyperdriver. I will not crank it, so it stays at 2 counters. And I will move to end. That last Arc Lightning turn wasn't too crazy, and I have 2 hyperdrivers, both with 2 steam counters, and I'm gonna end the turn with a 3rd. So as long as I can bind my Construct Nitro Mechanoid, which I've seen a good portion of my deck, so I should, I'm feeling pretty good. Jimmy's not running too hot. I'm pretty set to just boost all over Jimmy.
All right, at the beginning of my turn, I didn't have to use anything from my hand to defend against Jacob here, and it is looking to be a very spicy turn. I've been waiting the whole game for this turn. I've been really preparing for it, and I think I'm in the position to do a lot of damage to Jacob here, so let's get zip zap zopping.
Jacob?
Follow me.
Where have you been? You're filthy.
I've learned much since we last spoke. The key to harvest the fruits of the forest.
You grew all these yourself?
The infinite knowledge of Rosetta.
The colors are beautiful, man.
And the shovel feel is unmatched.
What are you guys... Eclipse sleeves? Dude, those are the best. Wait, you both went to Candlehold without me?
No, dude, I just went to ultrapro.com and used code 3floating for 5% off to get these dual matte, slip-resistant, premium protection sleeves to protect all my Rosetta secrets.
I was digging for 350 years, you just bought them?
That's way better.
It's way better.
Head to ultrapro.com/3floating or use code 3floating for 5% off your order. After all, it's harvest season.
Choices. So many choices. It's such a shame Aiden doesn't know about fabric.gg.
All this work that he's doing, pouring over different deck lists, trying to find the right cards. I mean, Fabric just does it for you.
How many blues do I even run? Oh, with the click of a button.
I just want to build a good deck.
Don't let this happen to your friends. Just send them to fabric.gg.
It's for their own good.
First up, I'm gonna add another energy counter to my spring tunic. I am going to flip up an arc lightning.
Oh my god!
We've seen this already. You're going to immediately take one from the go again from that card.
28.
I will play Lightning Surge. It has go again, thanks to arc lightning. It's 4 damage.
Yes, I will block for 3.
Okay, so you'll take 1 damage then.
Yes.
And then
27.
arc lightning will trigger.
Go again, I will go to 26.
I will remove 3 energy counters from Fiendo's Spring Tunic, which will get me a resource. I will use that to activate Starfall, and I will attack you. +1 for 2 total, and it has go again.
Okay, I'll say no blocks.
Okay, you'll take 2, go to 24, and then you'll take 1 more for the go again from Arc Lightning. I'm going to play Entwine Lightning, and it's fused, which means I'm going to reveal a current funnel. So it gains go again, so it's another 4 damage.
Block for 3.
Okay, so you'll take 1.
I'll take 1 and then 1 from the go again arc lightning, 21.
Yes, sir. And then I'm gonna play that current funnel that you just saw, which is another 2. We'll scoot this chain down a little bit.
Yeah.
Just going too wide, Jimmy Wong.
Dude, I will use I'm gonna block 2.
I will play Lightning Press and give it +3.
I'll take 3.
And then you're gonna take 1 more from the go again.
For the go again. 17.
Okay, that's it for me. The full turn.
Let's see what the hype got.
Jimmy, are you feeling the lightning?
I am feeling the lightning.
Are you riding the lightning?
I'm riding the lightning, baby.
Okay, first come at you with a data link. I will boost. That sucks. Both of these will trigger, both going down to 1 steam counter. That was so sad. I will have 2 floating for 3 damage coming at you.
Okay, I'll take 3.
Okay, on hit, I will opt. I'm gonna bottom it. We're gonna hit Big Bertha. I haven't seen a lot of those. I will pay 1 for a jumpstart. Okay. For 5, I will boost Big Bertha, Supercell. Jumpstart costs 1 less because I have multiple hyperdrivers.
I will, I guess, take 5. I'll go to 22.
I will then break the combat chain. I will pay 1 to activate Tekla Foundry Heart. Woohoo. Oh my.
There's only 1 left in your deck?
There's 0.
Oh, baby!
I need a Supercell.
Supercell.
Yeah, and I'll make a hyperdriver. I will not crank it. And I will pass turn to you.
Ooh, wow, that was sick RNG for me. Jacob banishes 2 of his Construct Mechanoids there, and I think all 3 are in the bin now, so he doesn't have a way to make it a suit anymore from what I can tell. I don't know his deck very well, but this is great for me.
Oh, so all 3 of my Construct Nitro Mechanoids got banished to boosting. Sucks! I still have some outs. If I can find Supercell, Supercell can shuffle back in a Construct Nitro Mechanoid into my deck, and it'll put so many counters on my hyperdrivers that I will be so resource independent that my max velocities will be easier to get off, and I won't have to rely on pitching so much. There's 2 more in my deck. My deck is getting thinner, and the life totals, I've actually made them pretty even. So if he has a brick turn, gets 1 bad hand, and I can see some aggression or Supercell, I'm still in this game. I just need to see some of my good cards not get boosted.
Okay.
This literally has to have Supercell in it.
Jacob, you have great luck.
Yeah.
I'm going to channel Lightning Valley.
Dude! Oh my god.
It says that the first time I deal damage to an opposing hero each turn, I do get a draw card. All right, and of course, Fiendo's Spring Tunic gets an energy counter. At the beginning of my end phase, I put a flow counter on it, and then I have to destroy it unless I put a lightning card from my pitch zone on the bottom of my library for each flow counter on it. And then I will play Shock and Burn Up. So this is gonna deal 1 arcane damage to you, unless you wanna stop it.
I will pitch to my Adapted Dissolver. Another new card from the Dash.io precon.
No, that one's from Mysteria Expansion.
Another new card that's a Mysteria expansion slot. A Rosetta expansion slot card that's new.
Can't keep up with all the set releases?
Oh, the set oh my
I
god.
feel ya.
I will AB1 so you don't get to draw off that lightning about it.
Yeah, why don't you read the cards so that people in the audience know what it does?
Arcane barrier, if you would be dealt arcane damage, you may pay 1 resource and prevent 1 of that damage.
AB1.
AB1, activate.
Then I'm gonna pitch current funnel for 3 floating. I will technically have 2 floating because I'm gonna activate Starfall and attack you with it for 2 with go again.
I will block for 2.
Okay, yeah, that gets blocked. I
Great.
do have go again, but I'm just going to use my remaining 2 floating to create an embodiment of lightning. And then I'm gonna arsenal this.
Okay.
And that's it. Okay, a little bit bummed I wasn't able to draw that extra card off the Channel Lightning Valley, but I did make Jacob respect every instance I would try to hurt him this turn, which is great. It's gonna take more cards out of his hand. But the card I'm parking in my arsenal sets me up for an insane next turn, so perhaps Jacob fell right into my trap. At the end of my turn, Channel Lightning Valley will get 1 flow counter on it, and then I will bottom this card for that, and I'll drop to 4.
I will pitch this high octane to attack you with a pulse wave harpoon
For 3?
for 4. I will be boosting something that will give me a steam counter,
Okay.
not a supercell. My hyperdrivers will trigger. I will get 3 floating.
3 floating! We got there.
We got that. So you got 4 coming at you.
I'll reveal a Ravenous Rabble.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Rabble. I'll take 4 and go to 18.
Okay, then I will pay 2 and activate Maxx. Make a hyperdriver token. And I will just arsenal and pass.
All right, Jacob, you ready for the fire? I mean lightning?
The lightning.
Thunder and the lightning. Dun, 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 dun. All right, beginning with Lightning Surge, which will trigger embodiment of lightning, getting go again for 4. And of course, the Spring Tunic goes up to 2 of energy.
There's one thing Jimmy Wong understands.
Upkeep triggers.
Can I kill him?
Channel Lightning Valley. Channel Lightning Valley. I want to draw some cards. I'm definitely doing some damage to you this turn.
Okay, so he has a Lightning Valley out. I know he's probably gonna draw a card. He has so many breakpoints. I have 19 damage that can threaten in my hand, and I'm doing the math on him getting the extra card. I think I can live this turn and try to just strip cards from his hand. I think I can grind him out that way. I'm gonna try to just take this damage and hit him back really, really hard, threaten lethal. If I can take 1 card from his next hand, my cards block a lot better than his. He runs a lot of instants that are no block, so in that sort of state where we're just kind of eking out the last couple hit points, I think I can take it from there. I will send the block.
Okay, in response, I'm gonna show you my second Channel Lightning Valley from my arsenal.
Yeah.
So I'll hit you for 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, go
I'll
to 13.
draw 2 cards.
I do not plan for a second Lightning Valley. This is gonna be really bad. You know what I will say? Both of us did see like all 3 of our power cards. I banished all mine, but we did see all of them.
I saw all
Like
of them.
we saw all of them.
All right, time for Ravenous Rabble.
It's
this
a blue.
is going to attack, what?
No, on top of your library, it's blue.
It's a electromagnet.
No!
So this is gonna get -1, so it's 4.
Yeah, take 4 no blocks.
Time to go again.
Go to 9.
All right, second strike, +1, so that's another 4, and go again. I'll use a
the
bigger
blocks.
dice for it because you're getting closer to death. Take 4. And then I'm gonna play Electrostatic Discharge. And we're gonna lightning you second strike 1 more time. So this is a 7. All right, Starfall, get back out here. Are you feeling the heat? I mean, the electricity?
I will block for 6, and I'll take 1.
Okay, I'm going to go to 2, not 3 floating, and Starfall attack you. So this is a 2 attack.
I will block for 3.
Cool, so no damage there.
No damage there.
I will use this final 2 to create another embodiment of lightning, and let's clear all this out. Channel Lightning Valley will go to 1, this one will go to 2. I can only do 1, so this one will also get discarded.
Hey, get over that cold foil BS.
This goes to the bottom. You know I will be drawing this Electromagnetic Somersault as one of the cards in my hand.
Drawing cards in Magic is fun, but drawing cards in Fab, especially with this hero, is bonkers. So getting 2 off of the Channel Lightning Valley just allows me to really finish out this chain. This turn just absolutely popped off for me. I'm in a very dominant position now. I feel really good. As long as Jacob can't assemble that mech and can't just smack me for a bunch of damage, I'm putting Jacob at a really low life total. I feel incredible. I am the god of lightning.
Okay, I will attack you with T-Bone.
All right.
Boosting. Both of these will trigger.
All right, I will block with my Grasp of the Arcanite.
Take 2.
Yeah, take 2, go to 16.
Heck yeah.
This is going to be Battle Worn, and I'll go -2 now.
I'm gonna play it out because I think I'm gonna die. I will play High Octane. Draw a card. Dude, let's go.
Is it a good one?
No. I will pitch this card to make another Hyperdriver. And I will pass turn.
Okay.
This is gonna be like all supercells. Nope, still, nope.
I gave
Still
you a
not
good
there.
cut is what happens. Wow, I just drew my 3rd copy of Lightning Valley here, and I just need to figure out a way to sneak in some damage that he doesn't see as that consequential. Maybe just 1 Arcane Ping or something. If I'm able to just get a teeny bit of damage through either Arcane, my weapon, something that doesn't seem that crazy, then I'm gonna be able to draw 2 cards, and it's gonna be lights out at that point. Tunic goes to 3. My first attack this turn will be an Arcanic Shockwave. I will fuse it with Gone in a Flash to deal 1 arcane damage to you, and this will get the embodiment of lightning to get go again.
Yes.
4.
Yeah.
I keep throwing my weapon away.
I will pitch this throttle to AB1. Then I will block for 5. I can banish top card in my library to give it +1.
So you won't be taking arcane damage?
No arcane damage.
I'm gonna play Electromagnetic Somersault to choose the attack action card, and I'll bring it back to my hand when the link resolves.
Okay.
All right, link is resolved.
Yeah.
Give it to me. I'll take 3 energy counters off of Fiendal Spring Tunic, and I'll use that energy to Starfall you, and this is gonna be 2 with go again.
I'll make you play everything out. I'll take 2.
You take 2? All right, I'm gonna channel Lightning Valley again. And I'll draw 2 cards, and you'll go to 2.
As I was saying, we saw all of the best cards in our decks. I saw Supercell, I saw 3 of my Construct Nitro Mechanoids. Dude, I just get rolled by Magic players. It's crazy.
I'm going to pitch 2 cards, getting 2, and I'll use that to create another embodiment of lightning. Lightning Surge you for 4 with go again.
Well, I can block for 3 and take 1.
And then I have go again, so I will hit you 1 last time with Gone in the Flash.
Oh, I hate that card!
Gone in the Flash using the big die.
Yeah, no, I will block 3.
Yeah, AB that.
Damn, dude, that sucks that you just took 16 from my attack.
What? This game rocks.
Good game.
Good game.
I die.
I'm the better player.
Jimmy Wong.
Wow. The All Valley Karate Championship Tournament. First place, baby! Right where it counts. That was a super sweet game. I really enjoy how just every single card and point matters in Flesh and Blood. Really excited to actually see how other archetypes play out, because this is just one matchup and have a very specific strategy, but knowing just how detailed the interplay was, what to look out for, makes it a really exciting format. I really like the playstyle of Aurora because as a mono red player in Magic, it really is all about knowing when to go in all the way and when to hold back just a little bit. It's not just about aggro, aggro, aggro. So being able to really plan out those turns in advance, the arsenal mechanic is really sick. Brought a lot more depth to the game than I thought was originally there, to be honest. So I'm really excited about just how that played out.
Didn't get there with Maxx today. We both saw all of our good cards. Me, not in the best way. Very unlucky on my part. Jimmy, great karma that guy has. You know, holy cow. I will say I am very, very excited to play Maxx in this current meta. I think he's a great pick. He can beat Aurora. I beat Jimmy a lot off camera, okay? All the time.
Jacob has yet to come onto our show and win, so Josh and I have now both come onto his and won. That probably means we got to invite him back at some point, but we always love having him around and clowning on him, so we'll see if that pans out.
This hero is great, and I'm really excited to play him in the future. Supercell, super powerful. Having Fast and Furious, the new 0, potentially for 4 card with Go Again, that also, when it's boosted, can put a steam counter on a Hyperdriver. It's just really, really good, makes the deck more consistent. Supercell, Construct Nitro Mechanoid. I mean, who doesn't want to be in a big Mechanoid suit? It's sick. Just put Maxx on art. Give me an alt art with Maxx in the Nitro Mechanoid. It makes way more sense. Dash never does that. Anyways, sick.
I'm excited to learn more, dive more into the game, and this was a great introduction, so thanks, guys.
Well, I don't know if you're aware, but a lot of cards that draw 2 cards were just banned in the game of Flesh and Blood.
I can see why.
And
Every time I drew 2 cards, it was game breaking.
and you said, nah, I don't really care about that. I'm gonna do that anyway. I mean, it took you 2 cards to draw
Right,
2
right,
cards,
right.
but I mean, still, did it feel good?
It felt really good because every card matters in this game. If you're ever not able to do something, it feels like you just get so far behind.
It felt really, really bad, actually, on my side.
Why? That's weird.
I died.
You died, you lost, but you milled the cards you did.
Dude!
All three, right?
All three.
Oh, yeah.
And then also one of the cards, the new cards that lets you get it back from the banish zone.
Supercell.
Also,
Supercell.
also went to the banish
But
zone.
that's the risk of your deck, right? That's what you're boosting, you're hyping, you're not.
I'm boosting. Go for glory!
Well, thank you so much. Once again,
Thank
congratulations.
you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you for being
beginner's
here.
luck, beginner's luck.
Oh, we have giveaways.
We do.
Ooh.
Oh!
This is an Ultra Pro playmat tube.
Hey.
And it's, you know, of course, the highest quality playmat tube that ever did exist.
I have a bunch of these. They're great.
Nothing's getting through there. Let's just take a look at what's inside because this is a pretty exciting and exclusive playmat. And yes, the playmat does come in the giveaway.
Ooh,
Let's
what
take
could
a
you win?
Look at it's upside down.
Yeah.
The content creator exclusive
Exclusive.
lightning form playmat could be yours if you go ahead and follow these steps. You're gonna go over to Twitter. You're gonna post a link to this video. You're gonna tag us at 3floating and you're gonna tag Ultra Pro at Ultra Pro Intel, I think.
Intel, yeah.
Yeah, Ultra Pro Intel.
International.
Tag them. Tell us your favorite moments from the video. Don't tag Jimmy. He
Done.
He got
enough going
You got
on.
enough of that going on.
Yeah, we got some controversies going on in our community, you know, always.
Magic bannings!
So that's how you can get this. Go ahead and enter the giveaway. We want to get this cool playmat to one of you. But that's another playmat we have to talk about.
That's right.
That's right.
Sign up for the Patreon because, whoa, 3floating guys, their own exclusive Patreon playmat that you can get on the Patreon. Patreon. Did you mention that there's a Patreon? This is exclusive art. It's by Ultra Pro. It's an incredible flesh and blood playmat. It features your 3 hosts right here. It's also got some classic characters in the back and some beautiful original art on the Patreon.
Wow!
Yeah, let's just go home. I mean, that's what I pretty much want to say.
Yeah,
There's so much more that's on the Patreon right now, so check out all the information in the description.
Yeah, and there is a bonus game between myself and Jacob without the commentary, just us, just
Gaming.
staring
Vibing.
each other down.
Gaming and vibing.
Playing footsie under the table.
This is the only place you're going to be able to get this playmat. It's going to be exclusively to our Patreon members, so we do hope you'll jump on there and help us out as we continue to try to make the very best flesh and blood content that we can. Thanks again, Jimmy. We hope to have you back.
Of course.
Okay,
Love
continue to defend your honor because, you know,
Yeah.
this guy...
I'm looking to destroy your honor.
He needs some
looking to
dubs.
destroy
Some dubs, yeah.
Thank you all for watching. Thanks again to our sponsors, Ultra Pro, Fabrec, and Legend Story Studios. We love you all so much, and we love all of you for hanging out and watching the show. We'll see you next time.
Don't forget to subscribe. Patreon.
Flesh and blood! Flesh and blood!